This episode is sponsored in part by Lucky Duck Games. Check out all their new games at luckyduckgames.com. Well, thank you for joining me here at Tantrum Mouse Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're looking at board games launching the first half of June 2023 on crowdfunding platforms. On June 5th, Game Brewer launches an expansion to Stroganoff called Turrican. The expansion consists of 4 different modules that you can combine to create a new gaming experience. These next few launch on June 6th. Bright Light Media launches an expansion to Mixtape Massacre called the Time Warp expansion. And speaking of expansions, AEG launches 4 new expansions, one for Tiny Towns called Architects, one for War Chest called Nightfall, one for Space Base called Genesis, and one for Cubitos called Foul Play. And here's a quick video about Roll on the Range coming from 25th Century Games. On June 12th, Enjoy the Wood Games launches Quattro City. This is a wooden puzzle with unique pieces and a catching detective quest to be solved. These next few launch on June 13th. Daily Magic Games launches Castellans of Valeria for 1 to 5 players. Play as Castellans who agonize over when, where, and how to outperform all the others. Doteria Games launches Phantom Epoch for 1 to 4 players, takes about 1 to 3 hours to play. This is a cooperative tactical combat role-playing board game. On Gamefound, Awaken Realms launches Stalker the board game. This is a cooperative zone-crawling story-driven experience for 1 to 4 players. Smirk and Dagger Games launches Adventure Party, their role-playing party game for 3 to 8 players, takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. Players take on the roles of adventurers in a classic fantasy role-playing world, facing monsters and attempting heroic deeds. Over the course of 3 adventure scenarios, the party will work together and collectively attempt to score the most experience points possible. Tangerine Games launches Nestlings for 1 to 4 players, takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. Players assume the role of various birds competing to gain priority across 4 vastly different biomes: savanna, alpine, freshwater, and desert. Each round, players roll their biome dice, then proceed to place the dice in biomes one at a time, alternating in clockwise order. Once players have placed all their dice, or have chosen to pass for the round, each biome is resolved. Forbidden Games launches Fairies and Magical Creatures for 2 to 4 players, takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. It's a mythical game where you'll learn about and collect fairies from 5 unique folk. Collect fairies, plant gardens, and build fairy homes, and be the first mortal to join the fairy realm. In the game, you'll build your deck by drafting unique fairy cards with amazing artwork, gain kinship with the fairies, and build your ultimate fairy garden. And Eagle Griffin Games launches Inventions, Evolution of Ideas on June 15th. For 2 to 4 players, takes about 120 to 150 minutes to play. Follow humanity's most noteworthy innovations and place the power of these technological developments in your hands to evolve your societies over the ages.